Now I can already see him. He has turned on his camera. Hello, Nicholas. He is the creator of EzyTron. He's the guy who put everything together. You know, he's the guy who found the development team, the marketing team, all the leaders, ambassadors, and everyone else, and kind of put together this whole show so that we can have a great 2020. So I know I'm going to exit 2020 even better when I entered. Thanks to this guy. So Nicholas, would you please come aboard right now? The floor is yours. Everyone would like to hear from you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the founder and creator of EzyTron.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So I am now live. I'm live on Facebook. That's awesome. I like the way things are progressing. You know, we were trying to do a simulcast. So we wanted to be live on Facebook as well as YouTube. And we wanted to be live on YouTube, particularly because we needed to add subtitles. And we've got people who are across the world. And, you know, we've got people from all 50 countries. I saw Scottsdale, Arizona. I see the UK. I've got Pakistan. We've got Dubai. People from everywhere. So that's really it's really incredible. I'm really happy with that. And you know, so English isn't the first language for many people, and so we've got to try and figure out a way of, you know, when I speak, at least everything that comes out will be subtitled. And when we get maybe a little bit more advanced, then it'll sound like I'm speaking in Spanish, in Chinese. I wish I spoke Chinese, and Hindi, maybe even Urdu. So, well, we'll have to work on that. But you know, the thing that we are not doing is we're not reaching everyone. I just checked, we hit 16,000 members. So all of us give ourselves a round of applause. You know, I think that's an awesome number. And we've done this in under about 40 days, I think. And if you think about it, it's a little more significant because the value of packages are a lot higher than some of the competition or some of the alternative programs that are out there. As you know, you can join some of the programs for as little as 100 Tron, and 100 Tron is $2.70. It's nice. It's a low entry point, but again, you know, you and I, we don't make too much money, so I'm quite happy with what we have with the starting packages, and with the volumes that we're getting in. And remember, when everyone starts to upgrade, there will be $500 million, $600 million in the system, even with the existing number of members that we have, even if we didn't recruit anyone else. And remember, I think we've got a steady path. We're growing in the right direction. We've got the right momentum going in, and we will then expect to get that J curve, and that'll happen. And we always said it's going to be in about 3 months. Now that we're a month and maybe 10 days on, we've still got another month and a half or so, but you will start to see a real trajectory moving upwards. All of you will have your incomes, you know, become triple and quadruple, and it's going to be exciting for everyone. As Carlos rightly said, everything is working. The system is spot on. You know, everyone is confident. You don't have to worry that if someone signs up, you're not going to get paid. I enjoy sitting and watching two people work. When a member says, please join the system, and he explains everything, and the guy says, okay, I'll join. And he joins, and instantly in the wallet, 550 Tron appears. That's just fun. And it's broken up into 2 payments, right? 500 Tron and 50 Tron. 50 Tron for the first level. That's exciting. It's on the spot. And when people see this and they understand, it's just different, you know. I'm watching a group, a business that just launched maybe 4 days ago, and when it launched, about 2 hours after launch, I saw these frantic messages. You know, someone sent me some screenshots of the group chats. Someone sent these frantic messages to say, please stop funding, please stop funding. The IT has got some hanky panky, and you know, your money's, we don't know where the money is. Please take some screenshots. Let us know what money you deposited. And if you know, and so that happened, and people still carried on. People carried on with the business. And then yesterday, from what I saw, people aren't getting withdrawals. And you know, a central system is going to give you these kinds of headaches. This is only 4 days in. We're not talking about 1 month and the program closes, which is also a bit of a heartache. This is just 4 days. And many networkers like to think, if I'm going to go into a program, and if you're seasoned and you've done this for many years, then you say, I want to go in big. And so if the maximum package is say $50,000, the maximum package is 100,000, I'll put in 100,000 because then I'm guaranteed 20% returns a month. I'm definitely going to be able to double my money from the spurt of growth, and then maybe my 100,000 might become 250,000 in a matter of 3 months. And so they come in early and they come in big, because if you come in with $1,000 package, then by the time you double your money, it's 12 months, maybe 10 months. So people tend to come in big, and then they come in big, and programs these days are closing in a month. So, you know, that's the scary thing, and it's still happening. It's still what I'm seeing. We had an event, I think, in Chengdu in China just yesterday, and it was a great event. I saw the photos, and you know, and the Chinese they're all gung ho and they're different. You know, they're all rah rah, and it's exciting. It's lovely to watch. It's a different group, different style, but I also heard that there are loads of companies in China working on Tron programs, and obviously because Ethereum has you know, had become expensive for a little while, so all these new Tron programs are out there, and some are on contracts, but most of them still collect money centrally, most of them. So I think now that we have gotten accustomed to the fact that nobody is handling our money, and we love this kind of thing, please, let's keep growing. Please bring your friends, bring your groups, your contacts, your network, bring all of them in, because this is as safe as a brick house, you know, and it's what you and I want as networkers. This is an awesome platform for us to ensure that everybody stays safe. One of the things that I think we try our best, and we do differently, I believe, is that we listen. We pay attention to what members want, what they say. I mean, I can see the group, the chat has filled up. I don't want to read. I'll get sidetracked, but we do take into account feedback. We do listen to everyone. One of the interesting things is that's kind of going on right now is, you know, someone said, oh, the color of our website's a bit too red. I agree, it is a little too red, but Halloween's around the corner, so you know, there was a purpose. But we have listened, and of course we will now work on figuring out a color that you know, that has a better general consensus, and then we'll work on making that change. But I want to assure you, this is run as a decentralized business. It is not for me to determine how I want you to work. I've repeated that a few times, and I've said it, and I mean it. It is something that is important for me. I want all of us to move collectively forward. It's not always easy. Remember, there's a difference between it. I used to be in the golf business for many years, many years, and the thing that you notice is that there are two types of clubs. One's a proprietary club, maybe a single owner, and we've got a nice single owner club here in Singapore called Sentosa. It's a beautiful golf course, you know, pristine. You can lay on the grass. You can have a picnic on any of the fairways. It's impeccable, you know, beautifully maintained, well run. It's a beautiful club, and because it's so well run, the value of membership is somewhere in the region of $250,000. Actually, no, it's gone up to about $300,000 now, and it's because the management are clear, you know, what they want to do with the club, how they want to progress with it, and how they want to move it forward, and they do a pretty good job. And you contrast that with one of the most famous clubs here in Singapore. It's called the Singapore Island Country Club, and that one has 4 18-hole courses, which is pretty rare. You know, 54 holes is it's a lot, and sorry, 72 holes is quite a lot of golf. And you'd expect the price of that membership, you know, would be $500,000, but no, you know, it's 150,000. All the who's who are members, every minister, every CEO, etc. They're all members of that club. because it's got a name. It's been around since the early 1800s or the late 1800s. But it's committee run, which means it can't move forward. When they decide to renovate the golf course, every committee member is the boss. Every committee member says, well, listen, I want this grass, and I prefer this design, and my contractor is better than that contractor, and I can get a better quotation. And you know what? At the end of the day, the entire redesign, the entire rebuild is always a mess. Always a mess. I can speak so freely because there are no Singaporeans on this call, so I can tell you it's so politically charged. So it is not always easy to move forward with a committee, because if you have 10 points of view, how do you take the next step? So sometimes a proprietary business is better, but in networking, I'm of the opinion that a proprietary business is the most dangerous, because the ulterior motive, when hundreds of millions of dollars is coming in, you can't stop someone changing their mindset and saying, you know what, I think now that I control that money, I think I'd like to also keep that money. And that's the thing that you and I fear. So we have a little group of ambassadors, as you know. Right now, we're about 12, 15 members. And we will allow more people to join. As your business grows, you apply, and we're happy to let you in. And these ambassadors, as a group, we will collectively make a decision to add different components and make different changes that will benefit everyone. And one of the first things that we decided we had to do was to introduce products. As you guys understand, everything that we're doing in this business, and I touched on this a little bit, right? MLM versus a pyramid, right? And in an MLM, what is very important is that anyone at any point in the system can earn more than the person above them. They just need to put in more work. And this is exactly how EzyTron is designed. It doesn't matter where you come in, you can be as big as anyone above you. What is unusual as well is the fact that there's also a cap, which means that anyone in this system can only be paid a maximum of approximately $220 million, approximately. It varies, again, depending on the price of Tron. You fill your matrix up in a perfect matrix. It has to be a perfect matrix. Not all of us can do that. You can only do that if you have a network, and that network is 100,000 people strong, 500,000 people strong. And you come in and you fill it up instantly within, say, a 2-day period, a 48-hour period, a 36-hour period, in that little time frame, and you pack your matrix, you will make $220 million. That it's mathematically guaranteed. That's written into the contract. So over there, you earn as much as the person, anyone at the top. Secondly, don't forget, you're not feeding the people that started the program. You're not feeding the people that are sitting at the top, and people aren't getting rich because of your work. So please bear that in mind. And one of the good testaments for you to understand this is this. This is a business where you shouldn't stack. You don't open one package and decide I want to open 5 levels below because I want to block the person above and I want to earn maximum earnings. I want to take the 55% plus, I want to take the 45%. I want to take all of that money. Every step you put in, you earn an extra 5%. So you have to open $60,000 all in. You're going to open 10 levels and all packages at $600,000 before you can start earning. It doesn't make any sense. So this is a business that also doesn't encourage that sort of thing. And it gives you a clear idea of how the earnings work in this system. So the first important thing that we discussed that we were lacking is the addition of a product. Now, if you look at the legal point of view, running what we run, if people join and they don't get anything for the money they put in, then we become subject to queries. And to avoid that, it's very important that we inject products. So I'm happy to tell you the first product we've gotten ready is a funnel. And the funnel it does cost thousands of dollars to build. If you built it individually, you find it is reasonably complex. It has to, in this instance, it also has to tie in with a contract. It must tie in with your particular ID. And then, of course, you have someone who refers you the referral, the funnel. Then you join the funnel, and then you add your referral to that funnel, and then that funnel becomes yours. There is also a maintenance fee for this funnel, which can be from $50 to $300, and depending on the kind of servers you use and the kind of services that you use, the fee can go up. So we've built all of this and we're giving it to all members. So even if you have just one step, which is only 1,000 Tron, or $27, $28, whatever the amount is today, you will be entitled to use this funnel for 1 month. If you've got 2 steps, you can use it for 2 months. If you've got 9 steps, you can use it for 9 months. And if you've gotten your 10th step, you can use the funnel for a maximum of 12 months. That is how it is designed. And that will be the value proposition that we will add in. And we will give that to all members, I think, starting tomorrow. We actually had a soft launch for it today, but we did find a bug. And not a major bug, but it's something that we've got to make a slight change to. And tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow afternoon, we're good to go. But that's the very first product, and I'm really happy to say that this is the first thing that is out of the starting gate. Now, the second product that we've built is essentially a full academy. And our academy is social media marketing based, and there are a plethora of lessons that you have to go through step by step. So if you join at the first step, you've got something like 2 or 3 lessons that you have to attend. And each lesson could be anywhere from 10 minutes to about 30 minutes in duration. You have to sit through it. You cannot go from the you cannot go from the to the second lesson directly. You have to go through the first lesson and then get to the second. When you complete the second, you can get to the third and so forth. So you've got to go through the entire lesson structure sequentially. It is a high quality set of lessons, and there are a total of about, I think, 25 hours or so in material that will cover all 10 steps. For you to qualify for these lessons, you have to log in to your system. In other words, you have to click authorize, get in, and then the lesson plans that you qualify for, depending on the number of steps that you've got, will be what you see in your back office, in a sense, right? You'll see the lessons that apply to you based on how many steps you've joined. So as you can understand, we've got about 50 or 60 videos or so and lessons, and they are all scattered across all 10 different steps that we have. And we'll do a slight walkthrough a little bit later. I'm quite happy to announce this. I'm really quite excited. And we'll show you how it works. But we cannot go live with it for at least another 2 weeks or so, because remember, we've got to embed this via the contract, right? If you have 6 steps, you qualify for X number of lessons. That's going to be how it works. This then completes everything that we need, everything in the sense of being legal. We are joining, everybody puts in a package, and you're entitled to a set of lesson structures. Believe me, this one costs thousands of dollars to purchase, and it is now given to everyone based on the steps that they have secured. And we've completed compliance, so we've completed legality, and I think now we've got a fabulous product that is now good enough for all of you to push, to market with peace of mind. And remember, you've got the funnel. If you understand the value of a funnel, I know a lot of online marketers that can bring in 200 million, 300 million, etc. Everything is always through the funnel. And this is the same tool we have given to all of you. Believe me, it is incredibly valuable. Many of you may not know how it works, may not understand it. Please put some effort to understand how it works, because it is of value to you and to me. Now, the last point I want to make is, well, actually, the 2 more points. One more thing is this. We started to move our Sundays to being exactly like this, for me to give you a bit of an update. One of our ambassadors said it's a bit like a State of the Union. We'll tell you, what's happened during the last week. And so I don't remember the actual numbers. I just know that we just hit 16,000, and I'm thrilled. So that's the main number that I want to share. But it's for me to tell you what we are doing, what we're introducing, and what lies ahead. And I want you to believe me that we're now in discussion uh, talking about developments that will take some time to be implemented, maybe 2 months, maybe 3 months, that will set us apart, that will make us one of the best platforms on the planet, something that can last 10 years, 15 years, that genuinely can be a legacy product. In other words, something you can give to your children. And this is what I've got in mind, because we're clear the smart contract is smart enough to manage all the money and ensure that nobody's taking cash, that everything is fairly distributed and distributed instantly. And so we're now confident to introduce developments, I think, that can benefit all of us over a longer term. So whilst we've just got minimum compliance with what we're about to introduce, we have a lot more exciting stuff down the road. So please do tune in every Sunday. And every Sunday, I'm sure we're going to have something new that we can share with you, not to disrupt the business, to incrementally make it smoother, better, more valuable, more exciting, and of greater importance for all of us. This is how we are moving forward. And one of the thoughts was that, Sunday should be a day where we have fun and we relax and we have a drink. And so last week we kind of flipped it a little bit on its head, and we decided to go, all in with fun. And some people said, well, listen, we also want to know what's going on with the business. So we understand that that's still very important, and it's foremost in everyone's mind. And so today, this is how we have begun. We have begun with the formal portion of Sunday, which is to explain to you what's going on, to hear from some of the key leaders. And right after I'm done, we're going to get into a little bit of a fireside chat, what we did about 3 Sundays ago, which means we put a few key leaders, and we're going to talk about the theme for today. We're going to talk about where EzyTron is. How do we feel it's doing? Have we done everything correctly? What have we not done correctly? What should we be adding on? And then we also want to know what's happening around us, because as leaders, all of you have different programs that are always put on your table. So you want to know, well, this program just launched. There was one program that now got 15 levels. It sounds fantastic. So is 15 levels better than 10 levels? So that's something we should talk about, so that all of us have a comprehension of what we're seeing. We all have the expertise and the experience, and we're able to look at a program and tell you whether it's, from our point of view at least, whether it's good, not good, valuable or not. And that's something that we'll share shortly in the little fireside chat in a few minutes, probably 2 minutes. The last thing I want to share is this. We have launched Facebook groups, and that's how it's being broadcast live right now. It's also being broadcast live on Facebook groups. So when you get in, you have to click join, because you want to join Facebook groups. We're sending out this link every day, maybe twice a day. Please take this link and give it to all your downlines. Please get them to join Facebook groups. Please, I'm begging you. This is my sincerest appeal. Get every one of you, please send it out to as many of your downlines as possible. Get all of them to join. We now have maybe 50, 100 people have already joined. We only launched this yesterday, and we need to get to 16,000. We must be able to reach everyone and tell them what's going on and how we're helping them. And in Facebook groups, if you click on one of the tabs in there that says units, all the material is there for you to pick up, to forward, to share, videos on how to buy Tron, etc. One additional product that we're launching right now, I think it'll be right after this call, we're going to send this out to everyone, is a guide. This is a PDF document that I think it's about 23 pages, 24 pages. And this complete guide is for you to use for anyone that's joining. Give them the guide, everything is inside. 23 pages of how to join, how to buy Tron, how to even join Binance, and how to get crypto, how to take BTC or Ethereum, load it into Tron Token Pocket or Tron Link, and then how to swap it. and now you've got Tron, and then how do you actually join, and how do you use the funnel, how do you upgrade? Everything is in this guide, and this guide is full of headlines. It'll say how to buy Tron. If you click on it, it will open a file. It might be a video, it might be a PDF. So this all-in-one guide will help you for everything. You don't need to go and scroll through 1,000 messages to try and locate a particular file that you want to share. It will be in that document. And right at the back of that document will be the audit certificate. So we've gotten EzyTron audited. And for many of you who, in the early days, you were saying, hey, listen, because you didn't know about this contract and you weren't sure about its safety and security, whether there is a back door, whether we've designed to steal some money. I still have people who run IT businesses who genuinely feel, oh, IT can get in there and steal money from your wallet. No, nobody can. Nobody can steal money from your wallet. So all these stupid ideas, show them the audit. It's there for everyone to see. And if you click on it, audit, you'll have the full audit. If you want to read the full audit, you can, but it's very, very technical because it's a breakdown of code. So it's all there for you in this guide. I'm very happy that it's been put together, and we're going to share that in a few minutes. If nothing else today, if you can't remember anything else I've said, the only thing I urge you, please take the Facebook group link and give it to everyone. Give it to your mom and dad. Give it to your son and daughter. I've seen fabulous performers like Radha, from the age of 11. So I'm not ruling anyone out. Give it to everybody. And I will see you back next Sunday. Thank you so much. Please don't leave. We've got a lot more happening. We will be getting a few leaders together on a fireside chat, and we're going to be presenting the guide. We're going to be presenting a couple more things, and at the very, very end, we've taken the fun day from our Sunday and we've put it right at the very end. So we've got a couple of entertainers that are excited and waiting to make all of you happy. So cheers, everyone. Back to you, Lisa.
Nick,
thank you.
Cheers.
can you hear me, Nick?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Carlos.
Nick,
yes.
Very important. I know that everyone do what you say. Ask everyone to turn on the cams. Ask them. It's very important to show their faces. It's a principle of leadership,
We want to see your faces.
Everyone that have clothes on, please turn on the cams.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Por favor,
Thank you, everyone.
todos los que tengan su
Thank
ropa
you.
puesta, enciendan su cámara. Es muy importante.
Yeah, my whiskey is so much sweeter now, I tell you that. Thank you. Lovely to see everyone. Really lovely to see everyone. I really appreciate that you guys join us every Sunday. Thank you so much.
Woohoo!
All right. Awesome. All right, Lisa, back to you.
I'm just going to take a
screenshot
of everyone.
Thank you. Thank you for everything you do for us.
Thank you so much.
Woohoo! Thanks, guys. I got a screenshot, and hopefully all of you stay on the call tonight so that I can take more pictures. Yeah, that was an amazing speech, Nicklaus. Carlos, do you have anything else to add? Is Carlos here? And he's gone. Okay, guys, stick around. We still have lots to share.
Yes, Lisa. Very.
Go ahead, Lisa.
I think he's stuck somewhere in the Spanish forest. Okay, guys, we still have lots to share. So the first thing I want to share and bring on is the academy. So
we are blessed with
Lisa, we can't hear. We got to go forward the academy, Lisa.
I'm just trying to mute him so that
It's okay.
Every Sunday.
Gosh. Okay, Carlos, I'm just gonna speak over you. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna share is the academy, and I'm sure a lot of you are here tonight for the academy. So now let me bring on board Natalia, also known as Red, to come and share with us the EZY Academy. Woohoo! Natalia, please. What up? Please unmute yourself. Hello.
I was unmuted and I don't know. Now I'm here. Hi guys, everyone. I'm not too dressed up. Today is a chill day. Oh my gosh, everybody's here again. We're nearly 200 participants here. So excited and so nervous to be presenting to you. I don't want to do this, but here we go. We are so excited to tell you guys about this new product that we have. But it's going to be basically for free for all you Tron members. We appreciate the hard work that you've all been doing for the past 2 months since we've been live. So let me just go right through it real quick. 1 second. Okay. So I hope you guys are just as excited as I am, because this is a hoot and a lot to take in. So introducing the EzyTron Academy, or the EZY Academy as we like to call it. This is just our simple brochure to let you guys see what's in store for you from us. So we have paid for a multitude of courses that would help you increase your network, build a larger network worldwide, and increase your sales. So here you will have a crash course on how to advertise digitally, on how to improve and hone your skills that you've already learned about from the foundations, and then how to apply it in the real world. So this is what we have for you, and I hope you guys utilize this as much as you can, because this is a very special gift. So let's say for step 1, you have a bit of a crash course, what are our courses and how can you make this into your own product. Let's say when I say product is like your link. How do you market yourself? Where do you begin? I know most people ask. So I want to be raking in 100 million sales, but I just don't know how to. So from step 1 to step 4 or step 5, you will get all the basics, all the real life application, and all the different strategies that most people do not know yet, but are exclusively here just for you. And as you go along, let's say you have step 5 already, and step 6, step 7, please take note. And I know that Nick has talked about this earlier tonight. He said that every step you have is also correlated to the courses that you have. So let's say you only have step 1. So you will get these 2 courses. If you have step 2, you will get how to sell your products, knowing your avatar, and the start of Facebook ads. Let me give you something about an idea of what is an avatar. An avatar is basically like you and me. We do ads all the time. We've seen ads on Facebook all the time. Don't tell me you haven't. Also, you've seen Amazon ads, whatever it is on Facebook. An avatar is a person that you want to get as your prospect or as your client. So that's one. That's just an overview. So moving on, as you go along, as you have more and more steps that you purchase through EzyTron, we will get an in-depth learning of all of these and more. And as you reach the 10th step, there are a lot more courses just for you. Of course, if you reach all 10 steps, if you have all 10 steps, you will get all of these in your backend or in your account. So I would just like to let you guys know as well that you cannot skip any of these videos because it is a learning process. You have to start from the very beginning and end at the very last one which is how to track your conversion rate. I know that doesn't mean anything right now, but it will make sense once you get into the course. These are a mixture of presentations. When I say presentations, these are like the PDFs, which you have there written all over for you. The course is there, the lessons, all in PDF and in video as well. So I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, reach out to our group and we will be giving you guys this in a matter of weeks, hopefully in a week or so. So there, Lisa, back to you.
Thanks, Red. Don't forget to tell everyone they all graduate with an EZY degree.
Yeah. If you guys, we will give you a EZY Academy certificate. I'm kidding. No, please don't. That's a lot. 16,000 certificate. Oh my God.
Wow, that's awesome. I saw so many pointers that I myself want to pick up, you know, knowing your avatar, knowing your customer, Facebook ads, being the top of the funnel, your conversion rates, and all these things are any digital marketing person will know, you know, even the Facebook pixel and how to close high ticket sales. So that's something that, you know, we've seen on Facebook and YouTube, of course, as well, you know, all those marketing gurus. And, you know, when you come into EZTron, we are getting this gift as well as a like little fries on the side of a burger. So it's all in, you know, you get it for free as well. You don't have to pay a single cent. All you need to do is come in EZTron. Okay, now I want to share the audit certificate. It's also tied to the end of the startup guide. So let me just share my screen. And don't worry, this is the last part, and then we're going to have the fireside chat, and then we're going to bring on the entertainers. So I'm excited for that as well. Let me share the screen. Okay, so this is our EZTron startup guide. It is a little PDF and it is embeddable, meaning there are links embedded into it. So keep a lookout for this startup guide. We're officially launching it. We're sending it out to everyone. This is the contents page. You can see everything that's here. And you can see at the very end is the smart contract audit. Okay, a lot of people are looking for that. So on this PDF document is what you want to send out to your customers or your downlines as soon as they join EZTron, because there are a ton of questions like, how do I buy Tron? How do I get into the program? How do I download Tron Link? How do I use Token Pocket? You know, all these questions. So what you want to do is give them this PDF. All the step-by-steps are here. This is my YouTube page. This is my YouTube tutorial. I'm also on YouTube. I make tons of tutorials for EZTron. So click on this and it's all there. There's also the wallet setup, you know, how to download EZTron on the browser and on mobile. Mobile, we're using Token Pocket. And also how to sign up. So a lot of questions about how to use a referral link, you know, what do you do as soon as you press this button, all sorts of things. So we also have the presentations and the FAQs in all the different languages. We about have 21 languages right now. If I just click on, let's just say I click on the Chinese one, you can see this little link here. It says Drive Google. So it's stored on a folder on a Google Drive that we created for you. So when you click on it, it goes to the Chinese folder. Same, the frequently asked questions is also a PDF. You know, you click on it and it goes to a separate folder. All these different languages for all the different markets. Okay, we also have the videos. So of course, all the videos in English, that's our main language. And then we also have some of the marketing videos in the different languages. You know, the Chinese market, the Spanish market, and the Hindi market is all like really big markets for us. So there were some of the languages that we were focusing on. Of course, the social media page, YouTube, is where we put all the recording. So even this call tonight is being recorded. So it's all put up with really nice graphics and video titles on the YouTube page. So that's where you want to be. We have about 50 videos on the channel already. It's being vetted every day. It's being managed by myself and by Red, of course, and the other girls. So it's not like a dying page. It's actually being managed. Okay, so click on it, subscribe. When you subscribe, every time a new video comes up, you'll be notified. These are some of our videos. So you can see that we've made so many videos already since launch. Some videos I want to highlight are the milestone videos, the 10,000 one, where you can see Nicklaus just kind of popping a bottle of champagne, a podcast, the Knights Roundtable. So this was 3 Sundays ago when we talked about smart contracts with other ambassadors on the call. The giveaway, the YouTube giveaway, which you've seen at the beginning of this call. We also have the other Sunday calls and milestone updates, and even this call was a competitor analysis with other smart contract platforms on the market, and of course other language videos as well. Also the Facebook page, this is where you get all the notifications. However, I want to point out the Facebook group that we've just created, and it is this one, okay, with this banner right here, the red color one. Click on this, it goes to the link. You can see this little link here, it goes to Facebook groups. Okay, there's a difference between the group and the page. So we're focusing our efforts right now on the Facebook group. So hopefully we're gonna reach out to as many people as possible on the group. Okay, everyone has Facebook. Even if you're not on Facebook, you're using something owned by Facebook. So next one is the Instagram. Of course, if you're into Instagram, then you can check out our story highlights. We have girls on the call who always update the highlights. So if you're like me, you're on Instagram, then just go ahead and follow us. Also the Telegram group. So if you're into crypto a lot, you will know that a lot of these crypto platforms are using Telegram, and that is, even today I had a customer asking me, do I have a Telegram group? Yes, we do. We have the EzyTron official and EzyTron global launch. This one is the one where you can't really type anything, but this is the one that you can type. Okay, and all the different language options as well. We also have people on the Telegram group to answer your questions. So if you have any questions, just type it in and we will answer them. Okay, when you click on this phone here, it also goes to the channel. Okay, so it's all embedded. So that is it. And the last page, this is the audit certificate. So Red, you want to take over?
Yes, okay, I will take over. I'm terribly sorry to be the harbinger of everything technical to you today, but okay. As you can see here, it was audited by Sente Technologies. It is a smart contract audit company based in the US. We can see what they have researched over here. It's just a summary of the full audit, but you can see the full audit when you click down below. There should be a view full audit here, and it will take you to the actual audit file that has all the codes broken down, so that if you are actually well versed in reading code, you can definitely understand what it is. But if you're not too technical like me, this is the page that you would want to read. This is made as simple as your ABCs, just so you have an idea and that you have that peace of mind that what we are putting out here is actually legitimate, it is safe, and we are not making a fool out of everybody, unlike other platforms out there. So you can see here, yeah, that part. So you see, the smart contract was deployed to tronscan.org. That's the link. Check it out. Click it. You can see the full code there. And then just, yeah, okay. And then for the part where it says there's a method in the code. So when you open up a code, you would see lots of different lines, lots of different functions, and that's the main function that we wanted to highlight. So that's there. It talks about the different points after point 1. It says 2, 3, 4, and 5. So whatever it is, it basically, these are the comments on what that code is. And that means that just,
this was a summary of the audit, essentially. So these are just like when when you're doing the normal audit of an accounting practice, then there's always going to be a summary of the audit at the end of the ledger, at the end of the trial balance and everything. So this is something like that, but it's the tech version. So this is the Tron scan page. This is the ledger or the blockchain ledger. You can always verify. These are the codes if you're into IT. Then you can always look at the code right here. Wow. Any blockchain experts out here? I'm sure some of you are. Yeah. So you can always come here and verify and vouch. Okay, so this is the end of the audit. Okay.
So there you go. I hope this file will give everybody a peace of mind and will give you more confidence with EzyTron, because that's what we want to give you, and we are really proud of this. This audit, this full audit was thoroughly checked just for you guys. So there you go. That's it for me. Bye, Lisa. Bye, Lisa. Bye, guys. I'm done.
Red, you should be more confident because I think you're a good host as well, you know? So thanks for coming on.
I'm sleepy already. I don't have vodka or whiskey like you guys do. I only have water. I'm pretending it's vodka. It's a sad night. I'm kidding.
No, it's Sunday Fun Day. So cheers, Red.
Cheers. Okay. Bye.
Okay. Thanks, Red. Bye. Okay, guys, that was Red, and this is the audit certificate. You know, at the end of a normal accounting audit, you always have a summary that says all the accounts are balanced, and that's what accountants love, isn't it? To see a balanced account. So if you ever want to look at this, it's in the PDF that we're going to share with you, and just keep a lookout for it. We're sending it to everyone. Okay, so what's up next? It is we have some ambassadors for the fireside chat. Just a quick one before the entertainment. Okay, so let me see who's on the call. Is Alam here? Alam, I'll just make you co-host, and you can unmute yourself and open your camera.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Everybody, how are you? Hello, my easy peasy family.
Hey.
So thank you so much, Nick, and thank you everyone to join us, and thank you wow. I can say wow. It was well done, very good presentation, and believe me or not, and the thing is coming, and no one provided any smart contract in this whole planet. The funnel is coming absolutely free, and believe me or not, I've been in network marketing, and Ansel is with me as well. He's from Dubai, and he is totally agree with me, and he is also 20 years in network marketing, because funnel is a backbone of your business, believe me or not, because that tool we pay for our own pocket to when we are doing all these marketing tools, because most of the funnels we charge $100 a month, $5 a year, or $6 a year, believe me or not. So you can kiss Nick and all the corporate team and hug them from wherever you are. So this is the free tool, and give us a kiss. Give him a kiss. Nick, flying kiss for you.
Thank you, Alam. That's very kind of you.
Please give him a kiss. Free hug from us. So believe me or not, guys, this guy is, believe me or not, from my bottom of my heart, not I'm talking about because a tear in my eyes, I can see this guy is spending money, all this on education for us. And no one do this. All the developer I work last 5-6 months, believe me or not, because I never have a connection with the developer and creator, and no, they all make money themselves and they never spend. And the money he's as a number one ID he's keep, but the money he is spending on us. So we appreciate this. And what we need to do, this is all about sharing is caring. The pandemic's going on, the country is locking down, we're losing our loved one, and people, all the richer get richer and poor get people. Go out and share this opportunity. Believe me or not, we can change millions or billions of people's life. And you know this, through this cryptocurrency, there's a 3 billion people out of banking. They have no bank. So through this digital currency, we can provide them banking as well. We can change millions of people's lives. As I am now 50 plus, I've been in industry such a long time, because we burn out so many times in the past. My friend, they are watching this live presentation. They also $5,000 they put in the system. The system is shutting down. You cannot log in. You cannot get withdraw. And over here is only 30 bucks. Rest is history. You can come and join and test this water. Just took leap of faith, and let's bring momentum. Believe me or not, I swear to God, because I can see this system. Because if you talk about 10 level or 15 level, I did all the calculator. When you did that 15 level deep, so you can calculate yourself. I just calculated which is 32,000 people, only 15 level. And what we are here, 88,000 people, 572. So we still on the top in this planet. All I suggest you guys, less rock, less support Nick, less slip our all the community, easy peasy, easy family, less rock. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
My goodness. Thank you so much, Alam.
Thanks, Alam.
It's
I also
very moving.
I also have some of the other ambassadors. So Eric and Carlos also here on the call.
Hello, everybody. Good evening and
good
morning to some of you.
Good evening, good evening. So yes, I just want to introduce everyone. We've got Eric, we've got Carlos. You all heard from Carlos earlier. We've got Ken. Ken, if you can undo your video, it'd be awesome. It'd be great to see you. We've got Aisha. These are people who I think morning, noon, and night, they're helping us. They're thinking of all of you. They're all working together to ensure that we've got a business that all of us will be very proud of, I must say. So,
yes, thank you, Nick.
I think, thank you. So
I hate speaking last because everything been said before already. So I'm gonna maybe a little bit repeat myself. But yes, guys, I like to talk a little bit about what's happening. Well, Natalia, thank you for the academy, but when you say that this is like a part of the school, I have to tell you that this is the reason why I'm doing network marketing, because I hate school, you know. So now I'm gonna have to come back to the class and do again.
Gosh, give you the first degree.
So we all gonna have to come back and be child again. But anyway, listen, if we can learn, we all learning whole life. This is it, you know. I just joking, but this is a great tool, guys. We are on the right track. Since day one, I knew what we're gonna be, how we're gonna be, and what we're gonna do it. And I believe in Nick. So thank you, and whole core team that is behind. Natalia, Lisa, everybody there, thank you so much, because you are doing, guys, amazing job. Without you, we cannot manage this. So we know this and we appreciate it. Guys, I want to ask you, well, I want to talk to you what's happening on the market right now, because some of this was mentioned already, but as you see, there is a many smart contracts out there. There is a many businesses, you know. For me personally, I grow out already from the business when there is a daily earnings, when there is a trading promise, where there is a CEOs that's promise all this amazing technology, all these great buildings, I don't know what's else, you know, and they flashing you with amazing car, especially when you join on the event, they flashing you with amazing cars inside, all the goals behind, just for you to flash you, you know. So I'm really tired of this, and I have to warn you, some of you that that you was not involved in the business like this, you have to really be careful. I spent 8 years. I lost my face many times because I have empty promise from the CEO. And of course, I was keeping those promises to the people, to the community as well. And here is different. As you see, guys, there is a many smart contract that's starting, as Nicklaus said, day one and they die. Or I remember, I think that was 2 or 3 weeks ago when we have a Sunday call, we was talking about also, I don't gonna name the company, but we was talking about the company that's pay 40% a day. Okay, many people didn't listen to us. They join in, they lost money, now they cry. They could upgrade, they could use this money to upgrade, and now they doesn't even have money to upgrade it. There is a businesses, for example, a smart contract. I'm not a professional in the smart contract, but at least I know what's happening out there. Okay, so I know how this is work, how this is technology work. Of course, I cannot read in smart contract, but I can read it and I can see how it's working. I have people for me to read the smart contract and to name which one are good, which are not. And believe me, guys, if I hear the story that some smart contract changing compensation plan or they adding compensation plan because it's an open smart contract, for me is a scam. I'm sorry to say that, but for me it's a scam. Sooner or later, if they have an open gate to go inside and to do the changes, sooner or later, I'm telling you that they're gonna jump inside, all the IDs they're gonna connect to number one, and all the money that's gonna join in, they're gonna go to number one ID to the owner's pocket. And here we have different. Guys, we can change visualization of the website, but we cannot change the contract. We cannot change the comp plan. Okay, so whatever is here, it's stable, it's stay. This smart contract is here. So that's why I'm so happy. And you need to be careful what's happening out there. Of course, you know that we have pandemic going on and second lockdown, as I mentioned also 4 weeks ago, that the second lockdown will come. Guys, many people lose job. Many people needs help right now. And I think we have the mission to help others. I heard my friends that they're losing businesses. They need to take more credits. And after the credit, they take a credit when there was a break. For example, in the beginning of the year was lockdown, there was a break for the summer, and there is another lockdown. So they borrow money in the middle of this, and now they have a lot of debts, and they have now second lockdown. Guys, they crying. I'm telling you, they crying. Okay, and this pandemic will touch everybody out there. And you know, you have to upgrade yourself. So whatever you're doing out there, you have to upgrade yourself, and you have to talk to the people to get them on board with us. Because believe me or not, you know this exactly, the only business that will not gonna be touched is a network marketing, online network marketing. Okay, this is the only business that they cannot touch. You can sit at home, you can do your job, you can talk to the people, you can see them on Zoom. This is amazing. So guys, of course, remember how many people you can attach. Peter, I see you are every day on the calls with us. I so appreciate. I see some faces that they're attending every day call, because we are doing now every day. And for example, me and Jenny, right now, we know we have a big mission. So we was doing everyday calls. Every morning we do for 6 days a week. Right now, we're going to do 2 calls a day, or maybe even 3 if it's needed, because we know how many people we can help. And where we are now, guys, okay, we are only 1 month away, but we already have a product. Okay, we asked Nick to have a product, and they are here. So as you see, guys, he don't have to do this. He ran the smart contracts. He owned this. This can live away. This can be live away, you know, themselves. But he's helping. So I'm so happy that we have a very amazing leadership. We have a girls that's helping us with everything. Even I need to make some changes on the presentation only to myself. We have Natalia, everybody out there helping us. And this is the beauty of it, you know. And have a look, guys. It's only 4 weeks, and where we are. We have a funnel. The products are on the way. We have a new design. Okay, we are going also to the next direction. Of course, I cannot talk about it. It's Nick gonna be the one who gonna talk about it. But guys, we have an ambassadors group. There is a 12 of us, and we discussing everything, what we can make better to give to these people, what we can do it. And Nick is listening to all ideas. Guys, I can tell you, I never see, I cannot call the company, but I never see something like this before, where owner is listening and doing it. Even my caprice was to change the color, and I asked Nick to do it. And he say, okay, we will do it. After the important things, we're gonna do it. So guys, this is a huge thing that you don't gonna have out there. The leadership, you don't gonna have out there. How many times I was talking to CEO with the good ideas, and he said, yes, we're gonna do it. And 1 year that's come in, and the second come out, and that's it. Nothing happened. Yes, but it's true. Okay, so you guys have to appreciate where you are, and trust me, you are on the right track. Okay, the last thing I want to say, because I heard many people, or I doesn't have a spillover, or it doesn't like I was thinking about, or something like this. Guys, spillover is happening, but it's not guarantee. You cannot only jump in for 1,000 TRX and expecting to have 2,000 people, because I show you example. For example, I show you some examples, or you see some examples, people not joining only, and they make $2,000, $3,000. Guys, they make the decision in the first day. Okay, they was in the beginning, they are lucky, but not to everyone will happen. So guys, if you're thinking only to join in, take the space and do nothing and earn millions, guys, this business is not for you. You can leave it. This business is not for you. If you really want to go out there, success is not happening with sitting on the chair and doing nothing. Okay, success is happening with the action. So if you have your goals, please make also action. Bring 1 friend a day, make yourself goal. ring to 2 free friends a day, okay, and bring even one on the call. Show them, guide them, but listen, guys, don't leave them alone, because I heard also from the network that people are leaving alone. Don't do that, because as you see, we cannot connect everybody. We have 15,000 members and we have only 150 people on the call. Some of the people, they've been left over, you know, they don't have a groups, they don't know who they join and stuff like that. So guys, if you bringing people inside, please take care of them, and they're gonna take care of about your pocket. I promise to you. If you're gonna take care of them, they're gonna take care of your pocket. So that is from me. I wish you a good Sunday and good evening for everybody. And thank you so much that you are here. I appreciate every single person that is here. Of course, I said maybe it's only 150 people comparing to who we have, but you guys, pretty much every week we have 200 people, and I'm 100% sure you are the same people joining. So thank you. I know you're gonna be the one who we're gonna see on the top in the future. You're gonna be the ones. If you're gonna attend every call, every presentation, I guarantee you, and you're gonna put action to it, I guarantee you, we're gonna see yourself on the top. When the pandemic gone, we're gonna have very nice event, and we all gonna sit out there together and celebrating. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Eric. Ken, Aisha,
Aisha, you want to speak after Eric, right? You messaged me? Aisha?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, you want to speak, right?
Yes.
You can go next.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, one of the things we wanted to talk about, if it is at all possible, is also a little bit of what you've seen outside there. You know, some of the different programs, whether they're smart contracts or not. You know, how they compare to what you've seen. You know, with what we're doing with EZY. A little bit on, you know, whether we're on the right track, how you feel about the business. Are we doing well? Are there things you think we should improve? I'm also happy to listen and get your feedback. I mean, everyone else wants to know. They also need to understand they're running a business, and they need to know whether this business is really good. If it is, why it's good compared to whatever else is out in the market. So please, you know, go ahead and speak. Keep yourselves unmuted so you can speak freely.
Aisha, if you don't want to speak, then maybe Ken, you want to go next?
Ken is the champion of it.
You know what it is? I think there's a lot of, obviously, all of us who are in the space, we know that there's a lot of projects coming out. It seems like every 48 hours there's a new project popping up somewhere. I'm getting notifications every single day of friends approaching me about that. Hey, here's the latest new program they're just launching in the next 30 minutes. You need to jump on board. And what's really crazy is that people, obviously that also happens in any market when it's really hot, be it the real estate market and so forth. When the market's hot, everyone's trying to sell, they're trying to get out of their positions and so forth. And what I'm seeing happening here right now in the smart contract platform or this type of space is that there's a lot of programs being launched right now, but not necessarily, you know, there's a saying that I heard, you know, years ago, and it goes something like this, you know, it's like, this is quite a few years ago when you're looking at sort of like relationships and so forth. And it's like, you know, she looked good from afar, but she was far from good, you know? So it's the same thing applies in smart contract platforms, because a lot of times on the surface, it looks really good. You know, they have a great sales spiel about how fantastic the platform is, and you know how they're so much better. They pay X amount of levels more and so forth, and they make it sound like it's a Lamborghini. And I think some of you folks have heard me say this before. So it looks like a bright, shiny red, you know, candy apple red custom paint job Lamborghini, and then everyone gets all excited and everything else, and they want to see it. But by the time they actually approach the vehicle and they pop the hood, it's a Honda Civic engine inside the Lamborghini. It's not even a Lamborghini, just a shell of a Lamborghini, right? But it's not the real thing. And one thing I noticed that we have here, two things that I feel that is very, very important for a lot of people in this space, people who are interested in getting involved in something like this, is first of all, the transparency. You know, I mean, even with us right now releasing our audit, you know, to show people that there actually is a smart contract here that's been verified, no back doors, you know, no greedy admin to go there and take money out of your pocket and this sort of thing. This is really important because a lot of contracts say that. They say we have it verified, and then what they tell you is that ours is verified, but if you want to see our verification, hire your own third party and get it verified yourself. You know, we're not going to show you what we have. So what they're really essentially saying is that they don't really have a verification, but, you know, or they have it and they don't want to disclose it for whatever reason. And the other thing, probably even more important over and above the verification, is that I've never seen another platform out there that has the level of support for the affiliate base. Because I mean, just look at this new getting started guide. I mean, with all the hyperlinks to every single document, videos, multiple languages. Frankly speaking, there's not really even a lot of traditional network marketing companies out there that have put together something like this. So to be in the space that we're in and to provide something for the affiliate base, it's truly phenomenal. There's nothing else out there that's like that, and that's really going to help this platform to really grow. And because we have a one-stop shop, it's easy for people to go to one place to find what they need. Because up until this point, you know, all of us are getting different messages from our downloads. Hey, can you send the presentation for me in the Hindi, or can you send it to me in Chinese or Spanish? And it was forever forwarding documents, be it on WhatsApp or Telegram or Signal or whatever other chat app people are using. So, and it gets a bit tedious after a while when you're sending the documents multiple times to different people. So just the idea of having a one-stop shop, everything in one place, easy to find, everyone has access to it. I just think that with EzyTron here, there's a lot of unique things that we have here that other programs don't have. And we're definitely a force to be reckoned with moving forward. I mean, are there going to be new and more programs coming out every single day? Absolutely. Is that something we should look at? Well, for those who really want to take a look and are attracted to bright, shiny objects, yeah, I guess you could do that. But at the end of the day, what I see happening is that even if people are looking at other programs, guess what? They're going to end up coming back here because we're providing something here that no other platform has. It's something, for those of you who have been with us for a while, you know that this is a platform to really be proud of. Even the caliber of people who are involved, the culture, the support, everything. I mean, it's truly remarkable. There's nothing like this I know of out there in any other platform that's provided like this. And for those of you who are brand new, maybe this is your first kick at the smart contract platform space. Well, you know, count your blessings. You hit on a good one. And so you should really get back to the person who introduced you to this platform and thank them because they really had your best interest in mind when they got you involved in this. And for those of you who have been on other smart contract platforms, you already know what we have here. I mean, just the compensation plan, the compression on the matrix. We really don't have a competitor, to be honest, in my opinion. There is no competitor. I mean, when we're setting the gold standard for smart contract platforms, we really don't have a competitor. So there might be companies out there, but it won't matter because at the end of the day, they're going to come back to us. So anyhow, my 2 bits for a Sunday morning for me. But yes, this is definitely a program to be proud of being associated with. So thank you.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you. Really appreciate that. So, but you did hit the nail on the head. Everyone, you need to stay. You got to be focused. You got to work. You know, I said earlier there'll be a J curve. It'll come 2 months, 3 months, and that's the thing. If you look around and you want to look at some shiny new object, as Ken said, then you're going to sidetrack yourself. Build what you have. And Eric has reminded you. You signed 2 people or 3 people. Work with them. It's really important. You don't neglect anyone that you brought in. everyone only has a handful of people directly, 10 people, 5 people, 3 people, and each one of them matters. Work with them, and if you got to bring some additional people in, bring them in, work on the business, and everything will come your way. So, all right.
Okay. Who's next? Aisha, you want to speak for a little bit? Please unmute yourself. Unmute.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Yeah, it is evening at my place. So,
Good evening, Aisha.
yeah, hi. Being a last person, everything has been said.
Aisha, I tell you what though, I saw your
Yeah.
Facebook post. That's
Okay.
something else.
About what?
Well, about people who talk nonsense.
Yeah. I keep writing, these days. Not these days. I'm very much fond of writing and simply I speak my mind normally. And
You did.
Facebook is
You also sent a finger. So yes, you certainly did.
Yeah. Thank you. So okay, as Alam Khan sir said, it's my flying kiss to all admin, to Nick, to
Thank you.
Lisa, and everyone for this great work you did. And this is commendable. I don't have much to say about business because everything has been said. But for this new edition of funnel and the certificate of audit and this academy, each and everything is mind blowing. Let me tell you one thing. I was in a touch with one guy for funnel. He quoted $2,000 for making funnel, and later he was talking about some maintenance as well. So just $2,000 he was charging me for complete business funnel. So I know the importance, and I will convey the same to my team. I already told them. In fact, funnel is very new thing for people, so we need proper training. Sometimes they ask, what is tunnel? I said, no, it's not tunnel, it is funnel. So we need to teach them what is funnel. So we will take some training session once funnel will come in proper function. So this is incredible, mind-blowing and commendable. It's not about only smart contract. This is first time I am seeing in any business, seriously. So that's all I need to say today, and I'm very sure it will make business 10 times for sure for people who want to do. And definitely we will show the way. Like Eric said, we need to take care of our team. So now onwards, we will take more care of our team. This is something really important. Okay, Lisa, this is it from me today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone.
So Lisa, I think we'll come to the end. We've done a lot of work today. We've spent an hour and a half. Was it longer? 2.5 hours. So time has flown. Actually, we started with 130 people. We went all the way to 200. We're still at 130. Most of you have stayed. I really appreciate it. I hope everything was useful and valuable. We wanted a mix of, what we're really doing, so you understand that there is work that's happening, and we're moving in the right direction. And it's important to also hear from other leaders because they've all got experience. It's important to know what they feel about this current business, whether they also feel there's value. It's no point in just me saying, it's a fantastic business and here's my Lamborghini, so it's great that everyone feels the same way. That makes me feel really, really good. Now I'm looking at so many messages where people are thanking us. I really feel the warmth, and I also want to assure you that we can't succeed on our own. We can do this collectively, and we can all, grow tremendously if we all have the same mindset in terms of helping each other. So thank you everyone for this.